The only posthumous stab at the charts. Frank Sidebottoms making a bid to be Christmas #1 as well. Christmas is really fantastic. Sounds like this. All right. Well, Brian Little knew Frank's creator Chris Seavey for a decade. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm very well.
He's up against Michael Jackson. You know, it's going to be touch and go. Who's top, isn't it, really?
Well, I think it goes without saying, to almost kind of cliche, really, but it is really fantastic. It's a happy Christmas song. I think it just makes you smile. And that's why I think, you know, it'll do really well. I think people will go away, once they've heard that, they'll be singing it all Christmas long. It's fantastic.
And that's the trouble with it. You will be singing it all Christmas long. First out in when? 86?
1986 it was first released, yes.
And the proceeds, of course, go to charity. Which charity?
It's the Macmillan Cancer Trust.
Ah, well, fair enough. Well, I mean, what would he... Because he was a funny bloke, wasn't he, you know? I mean, he was a funny bloke in the funny ha-ha sense, but he was also a funny bloke. I'm not sure...
He is one of the most interesting, fascinating people I've ever met. As you say, I've known him for 10 years... Well, I knew for over 10 years. We actually sort of... we worked at a company called Hot Animation, where we were making Bob the Builder, and he came along, and he was in semi-professional retirement at the time, so he came along to see us, and... found himself in the props department and said, I just love it here, let me stay. We didn't have any jobs, but he just camped there.
He wanted to live there.
He wanted to live there, probably. But he was, over that time, we got to know each other. We had a mutual like of the Beatles, Jerry Anderson, and we just became really good friends over that.
But what do you think he'd say to this? So this being written...
Oh, fantastic, he'd say. Yeah. I don't know whether you knew him well at all, but he'd have probably been sort of low-key about it in a way, though. He'd probably shrug his shoulders and say, oh, yeah, it's great. Hey, have you seen this? You know.
Yeah.
And he was always doing stuff. Yeah. And he was a great, well, just entertaining as a friend, but very educational. We saw informative. He knew such a lot. So he was a funny bloke in that sense.
Well, he was. I mean, because he always insisted in this separation.
Yes, absolutely.
There was no, you know, he wouldn't just suddenly, because you get comedians, they suddenly. Well, we've just been watching that thing called the Trip, haven't we? Where they're constantly falling into imitations of this person and another. He would never do that. Chris was Chris, and
absolutely,
Frank was Frank. They didn't even live together.
Absolutely, yeah, you're correct there.
Weird,
he'd never be seen, and he would refuse to answer the telephone if somebody asked for, you know, the wrong character, as it were. But yeah, the two characters were totally separate.
And the fund's up and running now, isn't it, for the statue?
Oh, absolutely, yes. Well, yes, that was launched yesterday. I'm the treasurer of that committee, so we're hoping, you know, people will start contributing. There was such when sadly he died, there was such an outpouring of love for him, really, and you know, the circumstances he died in. We were just hoping that people can still, you know, find it to contribute to this. It's going to be a statue.
I won't stand near it on a windy day. It's going to be top heavy, isn't it?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. It's absolutely fantastic. There is a maquette. There is a website, www.franksidebottomstatue, and it has the maquette that's been made by the sculptor Colin Spofford. Absolutely. And it's going to look fantastic. It's very interactive, the way it's been designed, so that hopefully there'll be people queuing up to have their photographs, as they always did with Frank.
Yeah, they did when he had the head on, for sure. Good on him.
He's still going to be there for a long time to come, thankfully.
He's making a bid for #1, and it helps the Macmillan Nurses, which is a fabulous, fabulous charity, and do tremendous work. But there it is. It is called Christmas is Really Fantastic, and this is it. Fabulous. You can get a copy. It'll be knocking about. Try the website if you can't find it anywhere else. Absolutely superb. It's 4 minutes to 9 on BBC Radio Manchester. A very good day to you. How are you?